Previously on Dr. Hooves and Assistant.
Miss Whooves, do you see what I see?
It's a ginger unicorn!
Look, if I promise to watch your wagon, will you leave me alone to work in peace? Just go outside.
Wow, it sure is lively.
I'm not sure if that's the right word.
What is it?
These ponies are in a war.
Hello, would you care for a bite to eat? I can start you out with a bowl of Shed Tao Yin noodle soup for just 30 bits.
What? That's ridiculous! No way!
Oh, war can bring out the best and worst of us.
Well, I'm not gonna sit here and watch these poor ponies being taken advantage of. You just want more and more, and it's never ever gonna be enough. Especially when you're taking advantage of ponies for it. So how do you explain yourself now, Mr. Silver?
I believe I should take my leave and reconsider how I do my business. Thank you, Sir Nightmare.
50 years, and they still aren't ready. These ponies just aren't cut out for this. Honestly, they shouldn't have to be.
Oh, I can't believe it! A griffin up close and a dragon too! Oh, my day keeps getting better and better.
Is this a pony I should be aware of?
Well, no, I don't think so. Not any pony important, at least.
Oh, that could be subjective.
Well, in my travels, it so happens that I studied the tactics of the great conqueror Napoleon.
Doctor, if you truly know the tactics of the great Napoleon, then follow. You will be very helpful here. We'll see blood before the dawn.
Blood?
I'm afraid so.
My Celestia. What is that?
You'll all see the darkness. The darkness comes. It will consume you all. Submit to the fear, the terror. General, they're losing. Their numbers are few. It won't be long now.
We won! We won!
But there's one thing bothering me. I want to know why they've been attacking, and I think our disturbed fellow might know.
Everything about him is warped, unnatural. This pony shouldn't even be alive. Get him out now!
Terror! Terror! Terror!
What is coming? What is terror?
What is terror? Terror is what you will all truly understand. This one here understands. An example of what will happen to you all.
No! Get away! Get away! Ah!
Let this be an example of what's to come. Submit. Die quietly, and you will not suffer.
Soldiers, to arms!
It's useless. Here, let me show you what happens to those who resist.
Corpse animation? Titty, get behind me, don't look! What is it you want? Why are you doing this? What is it we shouldn't resist? Who is your master? Tell us!
Who is he? He is fear incarnate. He is sin. He is oblivion. This is but a taste of what's to come. You have 3 days to submit, or you will all suffer this fate.
Someone stop him!
I can't.
I can't move. It's too much.
Soldiers, attack!
But sir, that's...
I know. Do you really want to leave him like that?
He was still... I knew him.
Hang it all!
His head.
Ditty!
Don't touch me!
I told you to get used to this. It's what had to be done.
No, that's horrible. That's just horrible. How can any of you get used to this?
Ditty, wait!
Doctor, we need you here. Don't follow her.
She's my friend. She's never seen anything like this. Please, let me go after her.
Yard, retrieve her in his stead.
Yes, sir.
You had better make this worth my time.
If you feel the lives of hundreds outweigh the comforts of one hysterical mare, then I question your methods, Wanderer.
I'm so sorry, Ditzy.
I'm fairly sure it's around here somewhere. Perhaps a few places in the northeast have the right recollection of them. Oh, dearie me, I'm so sorry. Miss, I didn't mean to disturb you. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Really? Am I in your way?
Oh, no, not at all. Quite the contrary, actually.
I'm not a canary, mister.
Could have fooled me. No, that isn't what I meant at all. I mean... Oh, Bramwell's notice is awkward. You're not a bother in the slightest. Come. You really don't recall too well. It's this war, isn't it?
It's not just that. Just everything that's happened. I thought I would be okay, but I never saw any pony or anything being killed before.
Dear, you really aren't from around here, I see.
No, I'm really not. That's weird. I think No, that's silly, but I think I've seen you before. No, I know I must have seen you somewhere. That top hat and blue fur. But that's not right. The only way that's possible would be...
Time travel?
You mean you...
Oh, don't be alarmed. I can tell almost right away, you know.
Tell what?
Why, that you were a fellow time traveller, of course. Quite easy to spot one when you've had the experience. Though I believe we must have met out of order. Always catch the time travel, I suppose.
But that would mean you have
a vortex manipulator, just like you. It shouldn't be all too surprising. Oh, you must be new at this. I assume you must have crashed here on accident then, like I did.
Yeah, you could say that.
That is very unfortunate. It seems a strong signal forced us here. Really, to be in such a place. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Anything but that. I am terribly sorry. This will must be dreadfully frightening for you.
It's just that I didn't want any of this when I decided to go on these adventures. I didn't think about it. I didn't know. I mean, I know it was dangerous, but I never thought it would be like this. I just want to go home. But I don't want to abandon all these ponies. I couldn't do that, knowing they were in danger. What am I supposed to do? What if I die, or...
There. I'm sure you'll be alright. Yes? Things look quite bad, and honestly, they very much are. But I know you can make the correct choice and get through this.
But how?
With a heart like yours, you'll be fine. You just... well, seem like the type to keep going.
Really?
Really. Trust me, I'm the master of knowing these things.
This is bad. If I don't find you, the general... Oh, there you are.
Oh my, seems I should be going. Keep your chin up, little Bright Eyes, so we can meet again someday.
Bright Eyes, what?
Must be off. Vortex manipulators are finicky things, you know.
Huh. I don't think I've seen that pony before. Are you alright? Was he bothering you?
Oh no. I'm fine. He was just worried about me.
Oh, another friend of yours? I mean, I don't want to be nosy, but you and that doctor really stand out.
Well, no. Well, sort of. I mean, I've seen him before. It's weird to explain.
I noticed he called you Bright Eyes. You seem to have a lot of names. Ditsy Doo, Derpy Hooves? I wrote them down for future reference. Does Bright Eyes have any significance to you? A title, perhaps? Should I call you Lady Bright Eyes?
I've never been called that before, but it does sound nice. Elegant, even. Lady Bright Eyes.
Reporting for duty, Lady Bright Eyes.
What do you have to report, Messenger Jot?
I am sending word that you are needed at the... Hey, you knew my name. And you said it right.
Huh? I thought it was easy to remember. I just noticed Mr. Lionheart's beak made it hard for him to say J, and you always jot things down.
Oh, I got so used to ponies calling me Yacht on accident. I mean, I got used to it, and it really didn't bother me too much, but I like Jot a lot more. There need to be more open and thoughtful ponies like you. Knowledge is the greatest adventure and most powerful weapon, I always say. Oh, I really need to write that one down. Sorry, I was rambling again. I need to stop doing that. Right. I'm supposed to make sure you're okay and bring you back when you're ready.
Oh. I think I can start heading back.
You're scared, aren't you?
Yeah. I must look silly.
It's okay to be scared and overwhelmed, you know?
But what about the rest of you? You're all so brave and fearless. I feel so small.
I'll tell you a big secret. We are all terrified.
You are?
It's true. You can't be brave without being scared first. But you know what I do when I feel worried or scared?
Nuh-uh.
I tell stories. Would you like me to tell you a story on the way? It might help you feel better.
And you?
Yeah, you caught me.
It's alright. I'd love to hear your story, Jot.
How about an adventure? I've got a good one about the sea captain fighting a giant manahawk, or maybe the one about the nymph princess, or, no, the one about the star traveler.
Actually, could you tell me one about yourself?
Me? Oh no, that's a boring story.
But I want to hear it. I don't get to talk much to dragons. Actually, I've only ever heard of one dragon living with ponies before.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt. Well, it started way back, 23 years ago, when I was just an egg. 23? You don't seem that old. We dragons age differently. I'm just barely an adolescent. Oh, you see, sometimes Nayers gets a few traders from the Eastlands, like Saddle Arabia and Najing. Well, one of those traders sold my egg to a hungry family here who didn't know any better. The dragon eggs are tough to break, and they taste terrible.
So they were gonna eat you?
I'm afraid so. You see, Eastland dragons are very different from equestrian dragons. Our eggs only hatched from good fortune. The family was so happy to be fortunate enough to have a meal, and then when they all gathered around the pot ready to cook the egg, when... out it came.
Wow, you're really lucky.
I get that a lot. At first the town didn't know what to do with me. They were thinking of leaving me out in the Plague Lands, or sending me away to my homeland because no pony ever heard of a dragon living with ponies. But General Lionheart convinced every pony that I should be given a chance, and since then, I was pretty much raised by this town.
Lionheart always seems like a tough old bird, but deep down, he's got a real big heart, huh?
Don't let him catch you saying that, though.
Oh, no, never.
This town has done a lot for me, especially General Lionheart. But I just want to be useful as I can, and all I ever seem to be good at is taking notes or delivering messages.
Oh, Jot, you're fine just the way you are. What would this town do if you weren't here to warn them whenever something bad is gonna happen? I bet you can go lots of places ponies can't. Since you're so small and fast, that's gotta be useful, right?
You do have a point. just long for the day I can deliver a message saying that this war is over.
I'm sure you will.
That makes one of us.
I know. How about you tell me what you do after the war? Like, say you did get to deliver that message. Then what?
Oh, I don't know. I do what your doctor does.
You mean, travel?
Exploration, history, adventure, discovering old artifacts, ancient civilizations, unearthing forgotten texts. If I could travel the world collecting knowledge to share, I would be the happiest dragon in Equestria. Why, I wouldn't need a treasure trove. All I would need ever is maybe a big library. Yeah, a big library full of all the books I've ever found or written. I know it's a bit of a silly dream.
No, not at all. I think it's beautiful. I bet your dream of travel is a lot closer than you think.
You're really kind, Lady Bright Eyes. Way too kind to be caught up in all of this mess.
You know, it's scary. Scarier than anything I've ever seen. But I think I want to be here.
But why?
So I can help dreams come true.
When we all come out of this, I'll make your story the grandest of them all.
No, you don't have to.
We'll just have to see about that.
That isn't an option. Many have already fought and died for us to retreat now.
And many more will die if you don't. Perhaps even all of you.
And what then, Doctor? Do you wish this upon all of Equestria? We are the only thing holding them back from spreading further.
Surely you could seek out reinforcements and have a stronger battle plan if you were to retreat now.
3 days. He said whatever is coming will be upon us in 3 days. Reinforcements would be impossible, even if we abandon this outpost.
Oh, but there's no way you can have the resources to deal with something on this scale.
General Lionheart, I brought Lady Bright Eyes back.
Good work, Jot.
Debbie, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine now, I think.
You're shaking. Oh, Miss Whooves, I'm so sorry. I should have been thinking about your feelings in all of this.
You didn't know, Doctor.
Look, Debbie, there are many things I haven't told you. Things about me. I've experienced war so many times. So many. I have seen and done terrible things that I will regret for the rest of my days. And I don't want you to be caught up in it too.
So what are you saying?
You'll be safe in the TARDIS. You can wait there for me, and if anything goes wrong, the TARDIS will protect you.
But everything will be okay, right? That's part of history, right?
I'm so sorry, but no. Time doesn't work like that. History can change. Time is constantly shifting. This moment is not fixed in place, and if anything goes wrong, then that's why you should go into the TARDIS.
But what about you?
I can't leave these ponies and citizens to die.
Well, neither can I.
Debbie.
I'm with you all the way, and you can't change my mind.
Alright, if you insist, we'll do this together.
While I hate to bring an end to this touching moment, there's still the matter of what to do. We're in a tight situation as it stands, and time is short.
Oh, and how on earth do you suppose I can help you march an army against a foe that's beyond anything you've ever faced in this war?
Retreat isn't an option, even if my soldiers wanted to. There is only one path safely across the Plague Lands. We'd never get everyone across.
I can find an alternate means of transport then. If you tried to fight this now, it would be suicide. What was that?
Not again. I'll have to deal with this.
Again?
This is the 3rd time this month. If you really want to see, then follow.
Oh.
Ah!
Look at what you did.
What did you break this time?
Good going, Cuckoo.
My stall! I actually had veggies!
I fail to see the significance of my destruction.
You moron! You just destroyed some of our food!
Why do you even stay here?
Why don't you just die?
Out of my way!
Captain Lightwing, excuse me, sir.
I assume you're here to reprimand me once again. Keep me in line, as you'd like to say, since your promotion.
Show some respect, cuckoo clock. If it weren't for me, you'd have been cast out long ago.
I disagree. We both know that it's the general who has that final say.
And who, do you suspect, is the one who keeps in a good word for you?
As if you do? Do you honestly believe that I think for one moment that you ever say anything positive about me? Lionheart is the only individual with the brain capacity to—
Don't you dare address him by that.
Why not, Daddy's boy? Afraid it'll look bad on your stature?
How dare you? That's it! Arm yourself, fool! This ends now!
For once we agree.
Yeah, you show him. Who cares what the general says?
Get rid of this nuisance.
We don't need this freak destroying everything.
Fight! Destroy him! Destroy him like you destroyed my whole new life!
Come now, Captain. You should know better.
But sir, this is the third time he's performed misconduct this month!
We have enough problems as it is. The most dangerous fight of our lives is approaching, and I do not need you two tearing one apart. You are an example now, Captain.
Yes, sir.
And as for the rest of you, you shouldn't encourage any of this. You are soldiers, not foals in the school ground.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Sorry. Yes.
Crazy freak.
Insecurity through ignorance.
Are you okay?
A common occurrence, though significantly more escalated than normal.
Common? That makes it even more not okay. Let me help you.
Not necessary.
Oh boy, I remember being like that too. I'm gonna help anyway. Here's your, thingy.
Hold on. What exactly is this?
Well, upon observation, I'd say it's debris and scraps.
Clever! I like that. Right, let's try again. What was it supposed to be? To cause an explosion like that?
Well, its original purpose was to emit a high-pitched sound, at which point it would reflect off surfaces and return to the machine, giving an accurate image of what was surrounding the machine, though I can't seem to create a stable casing for it.
You mean you were actually attempting to create sonar? In this time and these parts? Yes, I see it. And you make things like this often?
I've a reputation for failed creations, yes?
No, not failed. Successful, but lacking in the proper materials or tools. Yes, I do remember some of those doodads earlier. That's it! Oh, that's it! Yes!
Doctor, you're looking a little crazy right now.
This can work! This is the answer!
And they accuse me of being out of my mind.
General, I've got it!
Oh, that was fast. What do you have in mind?
Gather everyone you can. I think I have the solution that could give you all a chance to win this war.
At once.
Wait. Who in Equestria is this, and why are you listening to him?
He is a tactician, and a brilliant one at that. He is the reason we suffered no casualties last battle.
I don't trust you. Do you really think you can come waltzing in like that and seize power? I've got my eye on you.
Wasn't exactly my first choice. Well, you heard him. Gather everyone, whoever you are.
Doctor, don't you think that was a little mean?
Quite the contrary, in my opinion.
Why is every pony talking about canaries today?
Pardon?
Never mind that. Come along. And that means you too, my gingery friend.
I hypothesize that regret will accompany this action.
I don't know how I feel about this.
He's going to war again.
Something's wrong. Something's happening.
I didn't sign up for this. I'm not okay with this.
Soldiers, at attention! Rumors around the outpost are spreading. They say the largest army we've seen is heading right for us. And I regret to tell you all that the rumors are true. However, the tactician who has led us to victory in the previous battle has a plan. While he originally said we should flee, he seemed to have thought of something. And that is why you should all listen to what he has to say. For if something were to change his mind, it has to work, so listen everyone. Listen to the door.
Time Turner.
Very well. Sir Time Turner.
Well, yes, thank you. Now, I can tell from all your faces that you're unsure of what's to come, that it all seems hopeless from all angles. But looking at you now, I can also see you're all determined to fight until the end for what you cherish. And it's for that reason that I know I must help all of you now.
And what do you know of this outsider?
He brought us supplies. I say we trust him.
He wasn't the first. Why should we let him in control?
If the General trusts him, I trust him.
All a bit convenient, isn't it? No, this is a trap. It has to be!
But he's a pony. He's one of us.
One of us? Look at us! We've been lucky in this blasted dark for too long!
But that's only because we can rest safely during the day. Living by night is a necessity for survival.
But it changed us. Not just the way we live. We have seen more death and violence than any pony, griffin or minotaur should ever see. Like it or not, we're killers.
We do so because we have to protect Equestria. We're the only thing that stands between the plague lands and the rest of the land.
I can tell most of you are doing to save your own hides. We are left here to die years ago, abandoned by the princess.
She offered us refuge. It was your father who refused to go, and now we're stuck here. Does it even matter anymore? Killers or no? Princess or not? We can't go back to being normal. We live at night, so we're different. The rest of us might only view us as followers of the princess's sister. Remember the stories? 500 years ago, her sister governed the night. But she became jealous and tried to overthrow her sister, so Celestia was forced to kill her. Other towns might just see us the same way now.
That's not true. Luna is alive. She's kind and beautiful and longs to be with her subjects. I've seen it. She'll be back in 500 years.
You're saying too much.
Princess Luna?
So she was real? And she's alive?
So we may have a princess after all!
A prophet? Look at the way her eyes always gaze off. It's like she's looking into the future.
And perhaps the past as well. Surely victory is with us.
I apologize, Lady Prophet. We are at your command.
What?
This is a good thing. They trust you. Just go with it.
But you said not to...
Just encourage them.
That's right! My eyes have seen the answers from the great cosmos, and I foresee a safe Equestria for the generations to come. Time Turner and I are messengers from the stars. The sun and moon will once again rule in harmony, and Luna awaits to return her subjects who are loyal to her beautiful night sky. So fight for Luna and the moon that watches over you. Hail, Princess Luna!
Hail, Princess Luna!
Sir Time Turner, what would you have us do?
Well, I admit I thought it might be hopeless until I saw something you have that they can never hope to use.
And what is that?
Hit!
What?
I believe you have erred. You're clearly pointing my direction.
No error, unless there's another frowny gingercorn with gears for a cutie mark around here that I'm not aware of.
For your information, I'm stuck with this face, and I still believe this is an error, if you assume I'm going to assist in all this.
Yeah, what the heck is he gonna do?
He's completely useless.
We haven't got a chance.
If you come along with me, I can promise you'll see differently. And so will the rest of this town.
Highly unlikely, but I'll humor you.
Keep your heads up, every pony. Things will get better. I know it.
No, I don't know. I guess we'll see.
What are we gonna do?
How desperate are we if this is the best?
Good luck with that one. I've not seen anyone convince him of anything. Not even the words of his own...
Dad. No.
Alright then. I'm all ears.
This town is on its last rope. You agree?
I can't disagree, but I fail to see the persuasion in that. If a retreat is ordered, I have methods of escape.
And if I told you that last rope was you?
I would have to tell you that I have reasons to disagree.
Alright then, on another note, these inventions of yours, these blueprints and doodads, why do you have them? What purpose are they meant to have? I don't mean what they do individually, but what are they all meant for as a whole?
They serve no purpose, other than my own curiosity. I think of them because my mind tells me to. Whenever my mind starts ticking, I have to invent. It's been that way for as long as I can remember.
You don't just want to make them, though. You want to create them and see them work. Maybe you don't know exactly what they'll do, but surely you want to find out without them exploding in your face all the time.
They do that because they don't work. Nothing ever does. All it creates is an angry village.
And yet you keep making them. You keep trying again and again. You don't give up because I'm going to bet deep down you have a spark that's begging to see a success.
While that may be true, nothing will be different if all they do is backfire. I'm clearly missing something.
You are missing the other spark.
What? How did you...
Your inventions were peculiar to me. I didn't give it much thought at first, but now I realize that many of these are built to run on an energy source, ones you don't even have yet. This tool of mine, my sonic screwdriver, I sent off sonic vibrations to trick them into triggering a temporary source of energy. But this is only a sample. As for some of your simpler designs, it's not the energy they lack, but rather flaws in their structures. You don't have anything strong enough to keep them held together, but I do.
Are you telling me it wasn't the idea, rather the execution? And do you also mean to tell me that you have said means to complete whatever I have created?
Most of it, at least. This, here, for example. What did you have in mind for it?
I honestly haven't the slightest. I just wanted to turn small cylindrical shapes with a knob. It's completely useless, made for my own boredom.
Funny, because this looks like a can opener to me.
Pardon?
Hey, you're right. It kinda does.
I don't understand.
It works perfectly, but you can't exactly work a can opener without cans.
I apologize, but what exactly is a can?
You know, you keep food in it so it stays edible for a long time.
Can opener before the can. Amazing. Let me show you. This is a can of peaches.
No lid? No opening? But clearly something is inside. It's a completely sealed containment device. Fascinating.
And that's where this comes in handy. And here are your peaches.
Ooh, don't mind if I have one.
I am only aware of these by name. They're slimy. I was informed they had a more fuzzy exterior.
You've never had a peach before? These ones are sliced and put in syrup. They usually are fuzzy, though. Here, try one.
This is perhaps the most flavorful thing I've had in years. Years of mushrooms.
I guess that means you like it.
Yes, delicious peaches and all that, but enough on peaches. We're trying to solve a war here.
You're the one who brought the peaches in the first place.
As I have demonstrated, I know how to make these things function, and I can even help you to improve upon them. If we work together, we may very well be able to use your tools to aid in the battle. I'm no fan of war, but if there is no other option, if these ponies have no way to escape this, they deserve to have a fighting chance. And you are their only chance, so please.
Listen, Doctor, even if you can help me complete these creations, there's still the matter of stigma. I have no incentive to aid a town who has mocked me my whole life.
Is the mockery really a justification for all their deaths?
And what of my own? The only reason I haven't been left to die is because of the General. They wouldn't give any second thought about my passing.
You don't know that...
Doctor, let me.
Alright.
Look, I know how you feel. Well, kinda. No pony really treated me very nice much either. And for a long time I told myself I didn't need any friends or any help. Maybe they are mean, and maybe it seems like no one would care, but if you give up on them and yourself, then nothing's going to change.
What they think of me really doesn't matter anymore.
What about the General? I can tell he cares about you, even when no pony else seems to. Maybe you don't want to help them. Maybe you wouldn't care if they, lost. But he'd care. I think it would break his heart if he lost them, and you. Would you be willing to help him?
Father. Very well. We've got a lot of work to do, and only 3 nights to do it.
Now, follow me, and I'll show you what to do.
I'll need the cooperation of the whole town.
Not a problem! There are so many things, yet there's so little time, worry not. I'll show you what to do.
Where did that come from?
Chichi, my friend, I can hear in your brain all the time. The sound of betting is going cuckoo!
That doesn't make any sense.
What if you believe in that vault of ideas? The spark of what you see will glad to be unique.
What's your point, Doctor?
Now, my jittery call, patience and listening is the key to success.
But all you've been doing is singing like a moron.
This is my sonic screwdriver. It works for many things.
A wand?
A tool.
Looks ridiculous to me.
Ah, but see, there it is. You're not thinking big enough. Come with me as your guide. Here, take these springs. There's a vast pool of knowledge just waiting to be seen. You can do it with the right accommodation. That's what I do, my friend. Use this crank and this bubble. We don't have any time for hesitations.
Oh, I see.
There it is. Here we go. Pretty soon we'll be ready. Put this here without no more delay. Of course it is. Now there's no doubt about it. Now when we work together, victory's around the corner. Abate! Abate!
She's right, you know. Come on, we got work to do. We have 3 days before they arrive, and we're going to need as many of these catapults as possible.
Repair those barricades. Good.
You, I need you to go to the west side, see if there's any extra wood lying around. This is essential if we're going to build these. You, go to the east.
See to your defenses. See to your weapons and shields. For in 3 days, the enemy will come in force and great numbers.
We can make this happen if we work together.
Now, you three, get to work. Come on, we only have so much time.
Come on, everyone. Now, pull! 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 Come on! Put your back into it! Heave! Heave! Time is running out! Come on!
The terror marches to our village. We build new weapons to be ready. We will not let them wreck or pillage, for they will never crush our heart. The monster's drawing near to take our loved ones dear. But now that we work all as one, we will not bow to fate.
This night we march to a battle greater than any we have faced in these long 50 years. We fight now, as what may be our last stand. But I believe this will be the turning point of the war. If we live or die, the most important thing is that we do it together. As one. Now, forward, to face the teeth of terror!
March to battle and the war. We refuse to ever face defeat. Retreat! 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 If we win or if we lose, fate has forced us not to choose retreat. Retreat! 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 We are marching to the source of the storm, while our hearts are filled with dread. We fear being crushed beneath the national terror's teeth, for the beast wants us dead. March to battle and the war. We refuse to ever face defeat. Retreat! Retreat! Retreat!
This is insanity.
The General would not send us to die, Cavalier. Trust in his command.
I never doubt the General, but all these contraptions, made by that outcast no less, I don't trust them.
I have no desire to use them either. But the troops seem to believe in that prophet. As do I.
Captains, add attention.
Sir!
Cavalier, ready your archers. They've been instructed on use of the new ballistae.
By your orders.
Willed Helmet, take your troops to the front line, and depending on you to keep the enemy at bay.
Ready, sir!
And, Captain Lightwing.
Sir, I'm prepared. My troops are in position and ready to...
At my side.
Come again, sir?
You are to remain here and participate within strategy. Assign your commander and report back.
Sir! At once, General!
You look distraught. Is something the matter?
You didn't inform me that he would be attending.
Listen, you need to set aside your differences for this fight. This could be our last.
I suppose you're right.
Anything we can do?
I'll need the doctor's strategies. Fear not. Young Bright Eyes, your presence alone gives the troops the will to fight.
General, the enemy is approaching faster than anticipated.
What? Hurry then. Give the command to attack at will.
Yes, sir.
This is bad. If they are more out of control than normal...
I don't want to think about it.
General, we're holding them off, but they're not stopping. We can't hold them off forever.
Use the experimental explosives.
You fool. Get them to land as far back as possible. Away from the troops.
Right. Going.
Load the barrels up! Send them as far as you can!
We have some leeway now, but there's still a lot of them. We're starting to lose our men fast.
Doctor, what should we do?
Stop pulling back! Keep them in range of the heavy weapons!
You heard him!
Yes, sir.
We're grinding to a stalemate. At this rate, we'll...
What was that?
General, there's something out there.
What?
Celestia. What is it?
Terror. Terror. Terror.
Its very presence. It frightens me.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Miss Whooves! Get her back into the tent. She can't handle that energy coming from the creature. It must have some kind of telepathic field that heavily affects the amygdala. Even I feel the urge to bolt away. So this is terror.
I'll be okay. I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Stay in the tent. We'll handle everything from here. I hope.
General, the troops, they're in full retreat.
So, fate has abandoned us today. Everyone, we must flee.
I stand by my general to the death. Look at it, it's just standing there, mocking us, daring us to strike. We can attack it, show it the folly of its challenge.
Don't be a fool. If just looking at it makes us terrified, then we couldn't possibly get close to it. We're better off.
General, if I may intervene?
You don't desire to retreat either?
I desire nothing more right now. But you, of all others, should know that my paralyzation would prevent me from getting too far. I'm afraid I would only be a burden, even if someone carries. I do, however, have a trump card.
You don't mean...
What?
A failed device I created. It was unstable even by my ordinary standards. However, with what the doctor showed me, I was able to synthesize it and lace it with silotrimethylene trinitrimine, which has made it 40 times more potent. It is certain to create a force powerful enough even to explode that beast.
I never wanted you to use it.
I don't think we have a choice at this point.
I'll fire it.
Not recommended. This is a powerful and unstable weapon that can be catastrophic if handled improperly.
And can you aim properly? These may be your inventions, but we're the ones trained in their use.
I still cannot allow it.
I am trusting in my brother's creations.
What?
You just...
And I am asking him to trust in my skills. This isn't something I take lightly.
Okay, at least let me monitor for safety.
I would expect no less. Let's fire.
We're gonna make you proud, Father.
Father? Did he just say that?
They haven't called each other that or told me that in over 10 years.
But they're ponies, you're a griffin, and they're brothers?
In a way, I found them and raised them. One had been a full victim of war. He lost his parents. And the other I found confused and alone. I was going to flee with them, but Lightwing was going nowhere. Young Fool was driven by revenge. I had no choice. I took them both in, and I molded them into soldiers. When I was regarded as a general, they drifted apart, and...
While I'm sure revisiting old memories helps ward off the fear, we're ready to fire this thing.
Perfectly calibrated. I'm impressed, brother. Looks like you didn't forget what I taught you after all.
What are you waiting for? Fire the blasted thing!
I would recommend bracing. By my calculations, it should be launching in a few seconds.
How in the blazes is that creature still standing?
That wounded it, though. It's fleeing, and its aura of fear has faded.
We can't let it get away!
Lightwing, rally the troops. We have to cut our way through the surviving monsters.
Right away, sir.
This is bad. Even with this explosion, there are far too many to cut through.
Looks like I have perfect timing, as always then.
You!
Silvertongue, what are you doing back?
We all got scared and ran away, but we had him and a large band of new troops to greet us.
I thought a lot about what you had said. So I decided to use the fortune I amassed and my trader's oath to band together this army of mercenaries for you.
We can actually win this way. We're in your debt, good merchant.
Thank me when we've won. I must rejoin my band. See you all on the other side.
Well, my mama said money never buys happiness, but it sure bought hope.
We can fight! We can win! Charge!
Let us get back to the front lines. We can discuss what we need to do there.
Our scouts have reported that Terror has fled within an opening in the base of a nearby mountain.
The beast seeks to heal. We have to strike a killing blow now.
Father, if I may, it's probably easier to sneak a small attack team past the enemy. If I can set off another explosive within the mountain, I can potentially kill it by collapsing the cave structure.
That could work. But I want to see it dead, with my own 2 eyes. I want all 7 of those filthy heads as a trophy.
Be careful, we don't know of its physiology. If it's Hydra in origin, beheading won't be a good choice. One too many beheadings in this life, anyway.
It matters not how we slay the beast. If we can wound it, we can kill it. I'll see to it myself.
I shall accompany you, Father. I still believe collapsing the cave would be in our best interest, even if we were to slay it manually.
You can count me in. Whatever Terror is, it feels out of place. I have to see what it is up close.
I'm with you, Doctor.
Are you absolutely sure about that? You've nearly fainted at the sight of it, and this whole situation has been draining for you. I can tell.
With all we've been through together, I can't let you go without me.
I understand how you feel, but...
I'll be careful, I promise.
As counterproductive as her presence may seem, it's clear her choice won't waver.
Indeed, there is no changing a will that strong. I can assure you, she will be well protected.
All right.
I'm coming too.
Don't forget about me.
No, Lightwing. You are to remain here with Jot.
But, sir...
What? That's not fair. This is a glorious moment. How can you let the outcasts and the strangers too?
This isn't about glory, you fool.
I know that. I just wanted to...
Another escapade to impress our father again?
No. No, shut up, you! You...
Brother, have you not figured it out? With their general absent, the troops require guidance.
Wait, you mean...
That's right. I'm giving temporary command over the troops to you. You've always wanted to prove yourself to me. This is your chance.
Yes, Father. I won't let you down. What do you need me to do?
Find a way to create an opening for us to sneak past their lines.
Sir, at once, Father.
Lightwing?
Yes?
Good luck.
Take care of our father. Tick-tock.
TikTok?
I haven't heard anyone call me by that name in years.
So that's your real name?
They were calling him Cuckoo Clock to be mean. Just like...
I believe we'll have time for discussions of naming after we achieve our goal.
He's right. We must find a place to hide within the front lines in order to get past the enemy.
Yacht!
Yes, sir?
Keep an eye on Lightwing, and if anything should happen to me...
I understand, sir.
Good lad.
Are you sure this is safe?
Don't think about it. Just keep running. We made it past.
There's the cave it fled into.
Where's TikTok? Did he get left behind?
Don't worry. He'll catch up. He's a bit slower from Venom, and if I know him, he's getting something ready. He's far more reliable than his old tinkering. In the meantime, we can't waste any more opportunity. Let's go.
This place is huge.
It has to be, in order for Terror to fit.
It's large, but at least it's straightforward. As long as no splits happen, we should be able to get to...
Well, well, well. Come to apologize? You've caused a lot of trouble for my master.
You again? Oh, we don't have time for this. As much as I'd love to demand you to take us to your leader, I highly doubt you can't.
Doctor!
You're not going anywhere. I'll see to it that you'll never make it to Terror.
Let's see.
Your opponent is me. Hurry. As long as he can't see what he's casting, he can't use magic.
But you don't...
Go!
Be careful. Do you feel that, Doctor?
It may be unable to emit its aura of fear while hurt, but it still lingers. We're close.
Can we really do this?
We have to try. Maybe, just maybe, there's a slim chance we can reason with it, bide some time, convince it to leave. It's not from here, I can tell, and it's clearly intelligent. They never take the easy route, though, but perhaps there's some way to send it back from where it came from.
I hope so. Huh? What's that light up ahead?
Oh, looks like an opening from the roof of the cave. There's a good chance we're almost there. Stay behind me.
Okay. I hope TikTok and Lionheart are okay.
What's wrong? My toy's too much for the big bad general. You're a trained warrior and you can't even beat me. Do you think those two have a chance against my master? They found him. Even if he's hurt, he'll devour them whole. You should have submitted. You could have been on the winning side.
Fighting with corpses. You coward.
Maybe you'd like a blow at me? I'm right here.
How courteous.
You dirty!
Excess magic lock bomb. It occurred to me. What if I mixed chemistry and magic? This is the result. You'll find you can't perform your appalling raising of the dead.
Thank you, TikTok. Now, go and help the others.
But General, you're injured.
That's not important. I'll fight to my last breath. Now go!
Yes, sir.
Big mistake. Now you've made me mad. I don't need magic to finish you.
Good luck, you three. Regrettably, I'll most likely not see the end of this war.
There it is. The 7 faces of terror itself.
Doctor, I can't! Doctor, I can't look at it! I can't!
Oh, look how it powers! It's so adorable!
I guess it just can't stand our figure.
We should kill it last.
And make it witness the deaths of everything else.
Debbie, don't listen to it. I'm right here. Do you trust me?
Why bother comforting it? Just give up.
Yes! They look rather scrumptious anyway.
Don't look at it. Remember me. All the things we've been through. And keep telling yourself that I am right here.
Be careful.
Well then, Terror. You may have a way with words, but you don't frighten me. And with those nasty injuries, I don't think it would be in your best interest to put up a fight.
Oh, it threatens us. It's bold, but it's a fool. Even if we are injured, we are still more than a match for it.
Well, that's what they all say, but you have no idea who you're crossing now.
What, really? It's just as out of place as we are. It wishes it had power, but it's nothing.
I hope it realizes it's only still alive because of how much it amuses us when it's squirming.
Shh, it's alright, Debbie. Fine then. How about you amuse me for a moment and tell me what you're after, Where did you come from?
We came from the in-between.
We are destruction.
We are the all-consuming.
We are the Harbinger.
Conceived from the womb of the 7 gates.
Everything shall be ours.
That's not an answer I like. Perhaps I won't be able to defeat you. But mark my word, I will find a way to stop you and send you back where you belong.
It's so confident. I hate it.
It's really too bad it's got things backwards.
Doctor!
Oh, I got it. It's mine now, and it's not going anywhere.
Stop! Put him down!
Oh, but I don't ever want to let it go. It feels so wonderfully helpless and tiny.
Just let it be over with. Go back to bed.
I can't do anything. I can't move. Too scared. I'm sorry.
It should go back from where it came and rot with the fish.
No need to be scared. He's got crumpets waiting for him.
May I intervene?
What? TikTok?
Relocate the doctor immediately to avoid further damage.
Yes, of course. Oh no, there's stuff coming out of him.
Give it back right now.
Put that out.
I have plenty of ammunition.
Oh, keep them coming. It will never be enough for us.
Fine by me.
I'm so sorry. Please stay. Please.
Debbie, it's not that bad. Really, it just... it feels like I can fix it.
But how?
It doesn't feel like I'm dying. It feels like I'm trapped somewhere. Between somewhere. I think I can use this excess energy to
pull myself back. Almost.
Doctor!
There we go. I told you it's not that bad.
I don't understand. What did you do? You look completely fine now.
We don't have much time, but long story short, Terror wasn't attacking me physically, it was using interdimensional energy to try and push me and my entire essence into another dimension entirely. My body didn't like that. It released a pocket of regenerative energy as defense. But because I wasn't physically harmed, it had nowhere to go. So, I used it to repair what was damaged. Though a bit of it seems to have gotten into my lungs and changed a few things on accident. No big deal.
Your voice.
Yes, new voice, we'll get used to that later, but enough chit-chat. TikTok shouldn't be in there with Terror alone.
Yes, of course.
Avante!
You insolent insect!
You deserve praise. You've actually gotten under our scales.
Unfortunately, you were able to endure my attacks longer than I had hoped.
I knew he couldn't hold on.
No more, you fleshy weapon? How sad. Now you pay!
Don't count me out just yet. I had hoped it wouldn't come to this.
He has a last resort. How quaint.
Go ahead. We've got to see this.
Hold on, Gingercorn. I'm fine. We're back. Let me take care of it.
Doctor, turn around and get out of here.
What do you mean? What's that? No, don't!
What's he holding?
I made this in hopes I would never have to use this. It's a shame. I would have liked to have seen this all to the end.
You still can! We can...
Doctor, can you honestly look me in the eye and tell me there's another way?
No, there isn't. I'm sorry.
What's going on? I don't understand.
Derpy, go with the doctor. Go, and don't turn back.
But...
He's right.
TikTok? Thank you. I wish I could have hugged you for a different reason.
Aw, how sweet!
Go.
If you're more than done looking like the self-sacrificing hero, we're still waiting for you. We've been more than generous with your time.
I agree with you there. Let's end this.
No amount of exploding is going to finish us. Don't you understand?
I understand that much. However, this is no ordinary bomb. This contains a forbidden magic. Time magic.
What?
Let's rot together.
You've put up a better fight than I thought. But you still lose.
What? Impossible!
This can't be!
You lose.
This isn't over. The war continues.
General? Doctor? Anyone? General?
Yacht. It's gone. We won.
Oh, no. Medic! We need a medic here!
Don't. It's too late for me.
Where's the doctor? Where's Bright Eyes?
And they're gone too. Down with the beast.
General, you can't die.
Don't cry for me. I was prepared for this from the start.
Tell me, how does the battle fare?
Is this really... The enemy shifted into full retreat after that explosion. We won. We won!
That's reassuring. Tell my son that the war continues without me, and tell him that I'm proud of him. I'm certain he'll lead Neges to victory.
General? General?
John, have you found them? Father!
No attempts at my life? You're just gonna sit there?
If we have to rot in this accursed jail you've wrought, then we at least want to watch you suffer.
A quick death would be too merciful for you.
Not to mention the temptation we can tantalize you with that comes with the promise of release.
I'm afraid that would be impossible. Even if you could sway me to your side, there's no way out.
Oh, but there is.
Welcome gods, without power, you'll be more than powerful enough to break out.
You misjudge me. I may have little care for that town, but I still have strong morals my father taught me.
We couldn't bother. He's too young. He has yet to discover this.
Shut up! He didn't know about that!
Come again.
Premature. You've got him too curious now.
What about you? You're not helping.
Oh, here we go. We've now an eternity to Roscoe's place, and you loudmouths can't even shut up for 10 minutes!
This is something I never expected to see. How is it you tolerate one another?
We can't! Do you have any idea what it's like to control a body that others do as well? Especially ones who are the embodiments of all that is wrong with this universe, or any other one for that matter.
We can't stand anything, especially ourselves.
And this is your justification for destruction?
We destroy because we are made to.
What a shame.
He mocks us, but you do realize that we'll have you for a very, very long time.
You can't hold it off forever.
You'll give in eventually.
Time is frozen. We can't age.
Or even starve for that matter. Even if we can't eat again.
As long as we don't kill you, you'll be here with us forever.
And even become like us.
Possibly. But there's the opposite outcome as well. I believe this is what is called a battle of the will. Or perhaps I have friends who are possibly more clever than I could ever be.
What is this? Where's he get to go? We don't like it!
No.
He stood us up!
Don't worry. We wait. One way or another, one of us shall return.
Can we go to sleep now?
Oh, just shove something in your mouth and shut up.
That's my line!
What? You get along!
You men are all so typical. Can't even finish what you started.
You're what you look like a cat before
Well, I think we're present more than anyone else here.
No, because I know
There we are. One-time round trip successful. Good to have you back from your vacation, Gingy. Hope you brought back souvenirs.
This is...
Welcome to our blue wagon.
Also known as the TARDIS.
It's...
Yes. Say what's on your mind.
exactly as I hypothesized. Fascinating.
Excuse me, what? I don't think I heard you right.
Doctor, I'm a researcher and a tinkerer. First, you crash a flying box into my living quarters. A box that can fit 2 ponies and a wagon of supplies. Supplies that would need a substantial amount of room for storage. Not only that, but there's not a lock I haven't solved until I tried the door of your TARDIS. So my hypothesis was that this wagon was an advanced teleportation device with a large interior not relative to its exterior dimensions.
Spoil my fun, why don't you?
Do you have a guess for what the name means too?
I could be off, but I imagine TARDIS is an acronym for Teleportation and Relative Dimensional Interior Space.
Time and relative dimension in space, thank you very much.
Oh, Doctor, don't be so fussy just because he's smart too.
I know. It's a good thing this worked. It was the only chance we had, and trust me, it was a very low chance.
I have no doubts about that. But how are you able to get past the barrier?
When you told me about your time stasis detonator, I was very doubtful about it working. But magic has surprised me many times, and I couldn't take the chance. I managed to snag the time signature from it, and set the TARDIS for an emergency round trip, should the detonator be activated.
And now you're safe and sound. Isn't that great?
Oof. Derpy, you're hugging him too tight.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Actually, I think you just put something back into place.
I give good hugs.
So, where does this TARDIS take us now? Back to the troops, I presume?
About that.
Surely the battle was not lost. Was it?
No, but you see, your sacrifice. The moment it was made, there was no turning back. Your supposed death is now a fixed point in history.
Fixed point?
Simply put, it means there's no way of changing it. Any attempt to do so could prove catastrophic.
So, I should be deceased?
Now, they never found a body. The same for Miss Whooves and I.
And my father?
Oh.
I understand. It's how he would have wanted to go.
I'm still sorry.
He wouldn't want us to be sorry, I assure you.
You're right.
So, what is the next course of action for me then?
Well, I'm afraid to say you won't be able to return. If anyone in Nea sees you, then...
Catastrophic time rupture, got it.
Right, we'll take you to a new location where rupture won't happen. Aha, but first you should pack your things. As long as no one sees you.
You're sure?
Yes, now go on, and quickly ride out those doors and hurry back.
Wrench? Hammer?
He seems excited.
How can you tell? He never has an expression, he always looks bored.
I don't know, I can just
Coily springs,
see it.
Perplexing cube, lucky watch, orange hammer used only on orange objects, moon a can, weird tubey thing, insanity inducer, bag o' goo, and strange thing I don't know what it is, but I like it. Okay, I believe that's all I require.
I like your style. Alright, and we're off.
I always love this part.
Why did you touch that?
It looked like it would make a satisfying sound when pulled.
I really like your style. And here we are. Take a good long look.
Oh, wow. Look at all those archways and that big wall in the distance. This looks amazing.
Where is this?
This? This, my gingercorn friend, is Nea's. Fort Nea's now, in fact.
What?
This is the future, TikTok. This is the result of around 500 years after the battle with Terror.
No way. They built a whole city. A fortress.
Oh, look at this delightful statue in the center. It looks important.
Look, it's General Lionheart. And who are those three ponies? They look really majestic.
It says here, the four heroes, Lionheart the Brave, Sir Time Turner the Healer, Lady Bright Eyes the Wise, and TikTok the Brilliant.
What?
That doesn't look like us at all. I wish I had a long flowing mane like that, but really?
Oh, those clothes! I would never wear those! And is that a wand on my mouth?
That is most certainly not my physique.
It's you. It's really you.
Oh, who's a... Whoa!
Can't be. But it is. Jot?
I knew you were alive. I just knew it. None of you look any different. Wow.
And look at you. You've grown. Substantially. You're huge!
Yeah, dragons tend to do that after a few hundred years.
How did you know we were alive?
I kept an archive of everything, including the town inventory. I couldn't help it. I noticed a lot of things were missing from TikTok's house, and somehow I just knew.
It's so good to see you all grown up. Did you get your library?
The entire underground of this city contains my treasure of knowledge. I've gathered books, scrolls, and artifacts from all around the world. At least half of them are my own works. Scribes of my adventures and discoveries, and a few fictional works.
Oh, that's amazing, Jot! I'm so happy for you.
Jot, I've always known you to be attentive to detail. Might I inquire as to the appearance of these statues?
Oh, oh yes, that. Well, no offense, but the three of you don't really look as hero material as the general was. You know how stories go. The tale gets taller with each telling.
I suppose it's for the better, really. No one would recognize us walking about.
Speaking of, where is every pony?
Oh, they're all asleep. The old habit of being awake at night never really lost its touch. That's just how we at Fort Nares live now. I came out for a peaceful stroll, and I'm sure glad I did.
And what about the war? And my brother?
Lightwing was a wonderful leader. He gained a lot of wisdom after the battle, and because of him, Nares was finally able to settle down as a town and build a community. The war, though, it continued. There were still many monsters left, and the dreaded Lich from so long ago had taken recruits to aid him. Fort Nares has been slowly taking the lands back, battle by battle. But we're finally at a point where we can live peacefully with only the occasional swarm. It wouldn't be this way if it weren't for you three. Thank you.
I'm so glad.
Doctor?
Yes?
I think I've seen enough.
So that's it then. Here we are, your new home.
No. I really don't think it's a good idea for me to coexist within a place where I'm history, even if I am unrecognizable.
Oh, I understand. We could take you somewhere else, perhaps Ponyville, or Canterlot, or maybe...
Doctor, if I were to go anywhere, I risk just being an outcast yet again. Personally, I don't believe I have anywhere to truly live.
Then perhaps you...
Which is why I'm going with you.
Okay, here's a TARDIS key!
Whoa, wait, hold on. How come you were so quick to accept, Doctor? And give him a key?
A ginger unicorn wants to travel with me! A ginger unicorn wants to travel with me! A ginger unicorn wants to travel with me! Best day ever!
Is he always gonna do this?
Welcome to the family.